It's that time of year where Liverpool fans get frustrated, get angry at the owners, and the transfer window is only just open. Let's just forget we signed 3 brilliant players over the last year: Thiago, Jota, Konate. Yes, I know we should be doing a bit more, but these owners are not the worst in the Premier League. So yeah, the transfer window is only just open, and fans were getting frustrated last week when the window was closed at the fans, at the owners, really, at the owners. These fans were like, the modern fan, and it's weird because I am 20 years old and I don't think like this, and I don't know why, but it's just this new generation, or is it just like idiots on social media getting angry, getting frustrated, like they're getting brainwashed. I don't know if that's the word. They're getting brainwashed by these. I don't know if it's FIFA generation. I don't know if it's I don't know if Abramovich's way of buying players, is it worth it, or is it, I don't know what it is, but fans are getting brainwashed. The people just need to calm down. Like, we are gonna make more signings. It's not, the window is just open. Calm, relax. The window is just open, and we already bought one of the best young centre halves in the world, Ibrahim Konate. Calm, it's okay. We're doing well. The stadium expansion, it's just been announced. We're gonna get an extra 10,000, I think. Extra 6,000 in Anfield Road stand. Like, these owners are putting money into the club, and we are gonna make more signings, and we are gonna talk about Tielemans. I love Tielemans. Tielemans, maybe Pellegrini, Lorenzo Pellegrini, maybe Doku, or maybe the other one. Is it Daku? But one of them. We are gonna make more signings. Trust. And maybe a bit of Luis Suarez and Coutinho, or maybe Nabil Fekir, just to spice up the video a bit more. So far, Liverpool have let go Gini Wijnaldum, and it looked like he was going to go to either Germany, to Bayern, or Barcelona, but he's actually going to PSG. So fair play to him. He's gone for the money, and this might be a mistake that the owners are doing. I don't know if the owners are doing as a chief executive. I don't know who's doing the contracts. It's a mistake letting him go. Just give him the extra year, or give him a bit more money. He fucking deserves it. But you never know. They might be thinking, he's now 30. He's played every single game in the last 3 years. Maybe his legs are going to go soon. We don't know. But Wijnaldum is one of those reliable players, and I'm gutted he's going to go. And also, probably we're going to let go. So, on the fringe players, Shaqiri, Origi, Grujic, Harry Wilson, possibly Keita as well. So there is money going to come out. But we should talk about Wijnaldum. So we got Gini Wijnaldum, our midfielder who's played the most games for us over the last 5 years, Gini Wijnaldum, yeah? So you're going to have to replace him big time. And we are looking at Tielemans. We are looking at Pellegrini. And I looked at both of them, and I've got Pellegrini's stats here. Proper 6 foot midfielder. We haven't got a tall midfielder. So we got Fabinho's 6'2". Hendo is 6 foot, something like that. But Wijnaldum was short. Milner is quite short. Keita is short. Oxlade-Chamberlain's a bit short as well. I think Kurt is about 6 foot. But when it's height, so Pellegrini is perfect for. He's proper 6 foot, and he's a proper central midfielder. He's got 1 year left on his contract. He's 2022. If we can get him for about 20 to 30 million, he's got about 15 goals and assists, maybe 15 to 20 goals and assists from midfield, yeah, or the whole season. So he played 45 games, almost 20 goals and assists. Like, that is pretty damn good. And running out of his contract, if we can pay 25 to 30 million on last year for Pellegrini instead of paying or paying Tielemans, who I think is next year or the year after could be up there. I really rate the kid. Well, he's not kidding anymore. He's about to get his peak age, isn't he? So he's paid. Leicester would ask at least 65 to 70 million. At least he's golden. He's probably he's Belgium's centre midfielder now. Like with De Bruyne, he's up there now. And that goal in the FA Cup final, like, you cannot get more right. This is a star. Gerrard did that. Scholes used to do that. Lampard. 25 yards out, bang. So his market value is going to be high. So if we get Pellegrini, who similar plays, box to box, can contribute to goals and assists, Pellegrini could be the one, He's 24, he's going to be at his peak. But then again, who I'd rather is Tielemans. But for the market value, if we can get half the price for Pellegrini, who He's probably a lesser player than Tillman, but not much. But the contribution is the same in terms of goals and assists, and we sort of didn't really need that from midfield. But we have to get a centre midfielder, one way or another. Tielemans, Pellegrini, or Bissouma, who might be going to Arsenal if Xhaka goes, or might be going to, I don't know, United. I don't know. But we do need to get a centre midfield. Wijnaldum's gone. He's played every game for us last season, so that's a big hole to fill. Henderson is a little bit injury prone. Fabinho has had to play centre back. Fabinho, centre defensive mid. And then we got Kurt Jones. Milner is 35. I think he's going to start less and less games now. Obviously, yeah. And then Keita might go as well. I think Ox will stay, but I think Keita will go. If a fee comes in around 20 to 25 million, maybe 30, I think Liverpool will pull the plug. And it's like, right, you're going. Oh, such a shame. No, I think Naby's a talented footballer. It's a real shame. But that's how it is, you know. Jurgen Klopp brought him in, and the first few months he played for us, he was so fucking good. And it's a shame it hasn't worked. They just put this blind down. Holy shit, it's made a bit dark, isn't it? It's a bit dark. So what else? Okay, so that's the midfield. We need someone midfield. And I'm thinking, right, what else who need we buy? Attacker. We got Doku. He's in the Belgium squad, so you look at fans, you get to watch Belgium. He might not start. I mean, you never know. Hazard hasn't had a good season. He's still in the squad. He's still got Lukaku who'll be playing centre with probably Mertens on the left, probably. But then you got Doc on the right, possibly. I'm not sure if he's left or right footer, but he's done really well this season. And the other one, is it Daku, who plays for Rennes. Daku, he's also a fast pacey winger. So you got those two. You got Ismail Sarr, possibly. Those type of wingers, attackers, you can play anyone in the front three. Pacey, dynamic, quick, good on the front foot, good pressing, yeah? Dynamic. So we need a front three, especially if we're letting go Shaqiri Origi. And I think Harvey Elliott is going to be a star. I really do. So if we got, for example, Jota with Mane, for example, and you've got Harvey Elliott below Mohamed Salah as learning, and then you need someone for Roberto Firmino, someone like, I don't know, a young striker. You can play on the wings but mostly play striker, a 6-foot striker, for example. And now if we can get Haaland or Mbappe, that would be fantastico, yeah? But the likelihood of chances of that, especially when Paris Saint-Germain recently said that they're not going to let Mbappe forever, it's a bit hard, but you never know. Jurgen Klopp drew in Mbappe. Konate's French. Maybe pull the Mbappe train. Come on. Start him Mbappe train. Here we go. If we get Haaland or Mbappe, that would be, our striker. Done. Attackers for the next 10 years. Amazing. Beautiful. But it's probably not going to happen. So we got to look for younger strikers, younger forwards. Not like a striker, because Jurgen Klopp does not like players who can only play one position. Really. So I don't know. Salah can play in front three. Mane front three. Firmino can play deeper. He likes his versatile. Jota can play anywhere in the front three. Jurgen Klopp loves versatile players. Trent can play anywhere, but he plays right back. There's obviously exceptions with Robertson, who's a left back. But I like versatility. Henderson can play anywhere in midfield. Wijnaldum can play anywhere in midfield. Played centre back once. Fabinho anywhere in midfield and centre back. He loves these versatile players. Ox, Keita, versatile players. So it needs to be a versatile attacker. I love that word. Versatility. So Doku, for example, there might be a deal, but you never know. These boys are still in the Euros. It's going to be a big month there. Check out my Euro prediction, by the way. Why did I do that? I'm not Italian. Anyways. But then again, if we get Pellegrini, I might start learning Italian. So that's our front three sorted. Yeah, maybe we can continue. Nabil Fekir. I mean, I could not be asked. I think I've still got that word muted on my Twitter. So do follow social media platforms. Cheeky plug. I don't know why I said that. Coutinho is boss. I don't know what's happened to him. I mean, why did he go? I mean, it's good that he went, because we signed Alisson and Van Dijk afterwards. Thank you very much, Philippe Coutinho. Thank you so much. But then again, if Roberto Firmino, Bobby, if Bobby says to you, Philippe Coutinho, come back. And if we get him for like 20 million, for example, and we got basically 130 million profit on him, that would be Michael Edwards. That would be unreal. And Coutinho is such a boss player, but I don't know what's happened to him. I don't know if any other manager has done, because he's a short, he's small, he's tiny, and he's a proper small number 10. He's not quick enough in the wings, he's too small in midfield, so he's one of those players, and obviously a lesser known player in Harry Wilson has got the same thing. He's 5'8" or whatever. He's a Brendan Rodgers type of player. He's 5'8". He's not quick enough in the wings. He's too small in midfield. He's not technically good in midfield, but he can ping a free kick. He's a set piece type of player, but Coutinho's got so much to offer. If we can get him for 15, 20 million, fucking yes, because he is class. He is just class. Suarez will not want to leave Atletico Madrid, even though it'll be good. It'll be a laugh to have him, but I don't know why we're mentioning Naby. Remember those people who are like desperate to get Naby Fekir? And the Liverpool doctors, behind the scenes, like, that knee, something's wrong with that knee. We're not gonna pull him. Even Paul Joyce tweeted that we were gonna sign him. You don't get any more reliable than Paul Joyce nowadays, or maybe Fabrizio Romano. But Paul Joyce is the one like, oh, if you're saying it, 100% true. And he said it, and Liverpool pulled the plug after the tweet came out. So not because of the tweet, but you know what I mean. So we need a front three. We need a centre midfielder. We've got a centre back. We've got Kanate in. Lovely. People talking about backup goalies. Callagher is going to have to be a backup goalie, by the way. Callagher can use both his feet. He's so good with his feet. He's calm. He uses his voice. He's good at communication. He's just a calm goalkeeper. And he's settled already. Adrian, I'm fine to keep Adrian because Callagher is a little bit injury prone. A little bit. So if Adrian's been Adrian, like Rocky. If Adrian is like what, third choice keeper behind. If he's third choice, keep him. If he's not, let him go. Fuck off. I don't know if Grabado is good enough for Pizzalugo. Is his name? Yeah, the Brazilian goalkeeper might be the next Arsene Becker. Another position that we might need, backup right back. Trent injured out of the Euros. So heartbreaking for him. Nico Williams is playing at the Euros. If Nico Williams does well for Wales here, and if Wales get to the knockout stages, and Nico Williams is a part of that team, I think Nico's got a big future, but I don't think he's ready yet. But if he proves us wrong, because if Trent gets injured, I don't want. The thing is, we might have to start playing Gomez. We've got good centre halves now, but Gomez is not going to be fully fit until October, November at least. He's had a big long injury. So we need I don't know if Nico is ready. If Nico goes out on loan, for example, to the Championship or lower Premier League team, we need a fucking right back because Trent gets injured. We've got Milner who can play right back. Not really. You don't want to. You can play Gomez. If Konate and Van Dijk are playing really well at centre back, then you can have Gomez at right back. Just a backup. Because Gomez is a centre half, one of the best young centre halves in the world. You don't want him playing a right back. But as a backup for a year, maybe, I guess. Because you still got Dale Phillips there, and then you've got Reece Williams maybe getting better. I don't know. And then Matip as well, so maybe you can play Gomez once or twice a month, just to give Trent a break if Nico goes out on loan. But you never know. I think Nico's got a big future ahead of him. But that's about it. Like, our squad is so good. Our squad depth needs to be improved, but we've still got a Champions League, Premier League winning team. We haven't got rid of anyone. When people say, "Oh, who do we need to get a Premier League winning?" We've got it. We've got it. Like teams are still building. City's still trying to get players to win the Champions League. We've got a Champions League winning team. We know how to do it. We know how to win the Premier League. We know it. We've got players. We don't have to replace anyone. No one is gone yet. If Mane leaves, it opens the floodgates, doesn't it? Like if Kane goes, if Mbappe goes, it's all like a merry-go-round, like cheap. I don't know how to keep up with it. But it'll be very interesting. Let me know who you think Liverpool will sign in the transfer window. And please be realistic. Don't think we can sell Alberto Firmino, Mane. I don't think I rate Gomez. I don't think I rate Naby Keita. Well, you can say that. But you know what I mean. For social media platforms and on Twitch, I've started streaming now. It's going to be a big summer. Euros. I'm so pumped up. Liverpool transfers in general. Subscribe, hit the bell notification, and we will see you guys later.